Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being with us here on your Monday morning. It is December 23rd. I'm Scott Engen. Robert Poynter with us this morning. Week of Christmas. We're talking a lot about travel this week. Of course, we also have a little bit of breaking news to get to for you this morning, but we will start with the forecast. And Robert, overnight there were some issues with freezing drizzle and mixed precipitation that have really caused some issues to the west.
Yeah, so kind of a 1-2 punch. One was that snow, mixed precipitation, just kind of a wintry mess that passed through parts of the state. That led to ice on the roads. That's already bad enough. But then when you combine it with the dense fog we had this morning, road conditions that are really hard to slow down quickly, and then if you can't really see that far in front of you, there's that, of course, that's where we saw the no travel advice throughout the state. Still in effect right now, and the dense fog advisory, not just in the central part of the state, but in the northern parts of our valley, and also in the valley area of Fargo. We're already seeing some fog waking up this morning. That goes until noon. But we also have the opportunity for fog a couple more mornings up ahead as we have these warmer temperatures that allow a little bit of melting as we go throughout the week.
So it could be a common theme to kind of have that freezing fog potential for the next few days.
Absolutely. Here. But luckily in the afternoon, temperatures do get above 32 degrees. So we could start to melt some of that snow that we got last week. It just brings the side effect of a little bit of some slick roads out as well.
Okay, so we're looking, of course, Christmas is on Wednesday. A lot of people traveling. Temperature-wise, we are going to be in the 30s, and things overall are going to feel pretty good for this time of year, right?
Yeah, it'll be pretty nice outside, pretty warm for Christmas. And again, we're not expecting any snowstorms or anything, but with a combination of just those melting temperatures and things freezing again overnight, you'll want to use some caution if you're going to be driving around, especially in the morning. Some of those roads are still going to be a little bit slick.
All right, anything else?
I think that's about it.
Sounds good, thanks, appreciate it. All right, we were talking about those roads, so just so you know, things could be a little dicey if you're heading to the west. No travel advisory still in effect for parts of North Dakota this morning, including Stutzman County. Moving northwest, it includes cities like Jamestown, Bismarck, Minot, and Williston. The valley is not included in that this morning, so that's good news here in Fargo down to Wahpeton. Some of those areas really not being impacted by that overnight weather as much, but just like Robert said, there is some fog, especially to the north, so keep that in mind as well. On the Minnesota side of things, pretty good to go, so there you have update there. We do have some breaking news this morning. A woman is hurt after a hit and run in Fargo. Our crew was on the scene. They say 38th Street South is blocked off. It's outside of Walmart. That's along with the main entrance to the store as well, also blocked off. Highway Patrol says a woman was crossing the street when a vehicle hit her and then fled the scene. It's believed that that vehicle is a light-colored Dodge Charger. The woman had to be taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. So if we get an update on that, of course, we'll pass that along. Today, Fargo's mayor is going to be addressing homelessness in the metro. It comes just months after the city limited where homeless people could camp. Mayor Tim Mahoney will recommend that the city lets the public camping ordinance sunset in next March. So according to tonight's City Commission agenda, that would equate to camping no longer being allowed as of March 23rd, 2025. Of course, we're expecting to learn more details on all this tonight at the commission meeting. That's at 5 at Fargo City Hall, and we'll have an update on the news this evening. A woman accused of seriously injuring 3 people in a Fargo nightclub parking lot with her car will be in court today. Princess Guay faces several charges, including attempted murder, reckless endangerment, and DUI. She got into a fist fight outside before getting into her car, then driving toward a crowd of people that were in the parking lot. Her trial is set to begin on January 7th. The man accused of shooting and killing a healthcare CEO is expected to be arraigned in New York City. Luigi Mangione will appear in court on state charges of murder and terrorizing. His appearance in state court was delayed by federal charges also that are being filed over the shooting. His federal charges carry the possibility of the death penalty, while his state charges have a maximum of life in prison. Mangione is, of course, accused of shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in broad daylight in Manhattan on December 4th. He was then arrested in Pennsylvania after a 5-day manhunt. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, the Bison are headed back to Frisco, and we'll see a familiar face there in Montana State. A preview of the FCS championship game, which is 2 weeks from tonight. Plus, it is Festivus, and it's the yearly airing of local sports grievances. So, who makes the list this year? That is from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra. And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get the deal. And be sure to join us the rest of the day for our newscast as well. We've got you covered starting again here at 11 o'clock this morning, and 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And I'll be back with Bobby tomorrow on First News from 5 to 7, so we'd love to have you join us then. Have a great day, everyone.